I haven't seen you since last year.
I know.
Oh.
How was your Christmas?
It was awesome.
Yeah.
The girls were very excited.
Yeah.
Definitely aware of what's happening, and it's kind of crazy to think the next year we're gonna have 2 more babies at our house for Christmas.
I know.
How about you guys?
Stockings.
That's right.
Good. We had
Christmas?
a great Christmas, great family time. But you know what? I'm so excited to be back here with you, with our friends at home.
Yeah.
And starting off the year with worship. How cool is that?
It's neat because at the start of every year, we always spend time thinking about what do we want to be important this year? What are things we're going to work on? And what's going to be at the center of who we are, the center of our families? And I agree. It's cool that we get to do that together now at home in our worship time.
Sure. And I'm thinking that this time will be a special time for us as a church to think about who we want to be and what we're going to do in the new year as people of God, as children of God. So I love that, and I'm excited about this service.
It's cool. So what we're going to do is start off by getting our bodies warmed up and really start thinking about what is this focus on God going to look like in the year. And so we have a song that really does that.
Cast your burdens unto Jesus, for he cares for you. Cast your burdens unto Jesus, for he cares for you. Higher, 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 lift Jesus higher. Higher, 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 lift Jesus higher. Cast your burdens unto Jesus, for he cares for you. Cast your burdens unto Jesus, for he cares for you. Higher, 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 lift Jesus higher. Higher, 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 lift Jesus higher. Lower, 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 stop Satan lower. Lower, 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 stop Satan lower. Lower, 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 stop, 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 stop. Higher, 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 lift Jesus higher. Higher, 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 lift Jesus higher. Cast your burdens unto Jesus, for he cares for you. Cast your burdens unto Jesus, for he cares for you. Higher, 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 lift Jesus higher. Higher, 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 lift Jesus higher. Lower, 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 stop Satan lower. Lower, 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 stop Satan lower. Lower, 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 stop, 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 stop. Higher, 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 lift Jesus higher. Higher, 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 lift Jesus higher. Higher, 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 lift Jesus higher. Higher, 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 lift Jesus
Whew, that was great. Whew, I feel all exercised up now.
I can cross exercising off of my list of things to do in 2017.
There you go, because you reached high up.
And low.
You
was
did.
good.
All right, awesome. So what's next, Alex?
Now, we are going to unlock the Big God theme machine
Are you kidding? We get to unlock the Big God theme machine from home?
from the comfort of your very own
That's
home.
amazing. I'm so excited to see how this is going to happen.
Okay,
How does it
so
work?
here's the way it's going to work. It's a bit of a home scavenger hunt. There's going to be 4 clues that pop up on the screen. 4 clues related to 4 things you have to go and find and bring back. So, here are the clues. Pause the video. Go and find those things and bring them back. And once you have all 4 things that you think answer the clues, you can push play again. See you in a minute.
All right. Did you find some stuff?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Cool.
We got it
All
right.
right. Let's go through this together. You guys ready? Mm-hmm. All right. So the first one is, here's the picture. What do we think that is?
I thought it was a piece of paper and something to write or draw with.
Okay, hold it up to the screen and we'll see. Everybody hold it up to the screen and see if that opens it up. Perfect.
Awesome. Great job. You
Okay.
got it.
Well, I got the second one. I thought that it was a cell phone.
Ooh.
So I've got a cell phone here.
Cool.
So I'm going to hold that up to the screen and
Right.
we'll see if that works. Hold it up to the screen.
Hey,
Excellent.
awesome.
Did it.
Good job. 2 for 2.
No
All right.
problem.
Okay.
Okay, what's the third one? What did you think that was?
Well, I thought, that's right. I thought it was a shoe. That's what I thought it was.
Okay, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. Cool. Should have been a new shoe.
Hold it up to the screen. Let's see
Here
what
we go.
happens. Excellent.
Hey,
All right,
awesome.
that's 3. Now,
Perfect.
I thought that the fourth one looked a lot like a toothbrush.
Wow, let's see.
You got a toothbrush.
Okay.
And I'm going to hold it up to the screen.
Yep.
We'll see if I got it right.
Okay.
Ready? Here we go. Hold it up to the screen. Hey!
Awesome.
4 for 4. That's
Well done.
so cool.
You guys did a great job.
We did. So I'm a little confused.
Yes.
How all these objects make sense together. Like, what do they all have in common? Because it's kind of a weird collection of things.
Well, they can seem like a weird collection of things, but really, they do have something all in common. They're all different ways that we can get in touch with people, that we can communicate with people. So you could write someone a letter or a note or draw someone
Sure,
a
you
picture,
could.
make
Yeah.
a card.
Okay. And then the phone. You could phone somebody. You could text them. That's definitely a way of
You got
communicating.
it. The
Excellent.
shoe is because, well, you can always just walk over and talk to somebody, like get across town that way.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't explain the toothbrush. I
Oh.
can't see how you can communicate with a toothbrush. How does a toothbrush fit in?
That's got nothing to do with the theme. That's just for you. I think you could really use that. Yeah, awesome.
Pick right out.
Good stuff. All right, perfect. Well, we've unlocked our verse. Let's find out what it is. Awesome. We're going to read this together, and then that is going to unlock our Big God theme this morning. So let's read that verse together. Jesus said to Simon, "Don't be afraid, for now on you will fish for people." Well, that's a bit of a funny phrase, but I'm excited to find out how that fits into the Big God story in a little bit. But for now, let's find out what our Big God theme is today.
Jesus wants us to fish for people? That's a pretty strange idea. I just can't even picture that. Like, I can picture you going out and fishing for bass or fishing for pickerel or deep sea fishing.
Fish. Yeah.
Fish.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
can you imagine catching a person? Like, you cast out and up comes a scuba diver?
That would be weird.
That would be really
Hey, you know
weird.
what? Let's make that our question for the day.
Ah.
So, grab your paper, maybe get more if you need it, or something else to write with if you have more people, and draw a picture of yourself fishing, but catching something really unusual.
I like that. That's
That would be
really
fun.
good.
Okay,
That's awesome.
That's cool. Work on that.
Do you know what? I was just thinking, Alex, you and I have never been fishing together.
It's true.
Like, there's such a thing as
Yeah.
winter fishing, right?
Yes, there is. It's called ice
Well, you know
fishing.
what?
Yeah.
I would love to do some fishing with you. I think that would be
That's
so
great.
much fun. I think that would be really great. So while they're drawing their picture,
Okay.
we're gonna put on a song. We're gonna have a song in the background, something about water and music. And meanwhile, why don't you and I grab some stuff,
Get our gear.
get our gear, all
Yeah.
the stuff we're gonna need, and we'll go fishing.
Sounds great.
Awesome.
Have fun drawing. We'll be right back.
Enjoy the song.
In my wrestling and in my doubts, in my failures, you won't walk out. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. In the silence, you won't let go. In the questions, your truth will hold. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you. Oh, my lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. I won't fear what tomorrow brings. With each morning I'll rise and sing. My God's love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. Oh, you are my light, my lighthouse, shining in the darkness. I will follow you. Oh, my lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Fire before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the storms. Fire before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the storms. Fire before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the storms. Fire before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the storms. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you. My lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore.
Well, I've got all my fishing stuff here, but David doesn't seem to be back yet. But, well, while we're waiting, why don't you show me the pictures that you did of you guys catching some unusual things? Let's see. Hold them up so I can take a look. I like that. That is cool. How did you even think of that? That is the craziest thing to catch. Well, of course, you caught a pair. Yeah, that makes sense. Wow. Those are some crazy things. That would be so unusual to catch even half of those things if you were going fishing. Well, while David is still away, why don't we jump into our Big God story this morning? Let's find out where exactly in the Big God story Jesus talks to Simon about fishing for people.
The baby who was born at Christmas grew to be a man. And Jesus set about doing the work that God had in store for him. He began to teach people about God's love for them and amazing things that would be coming in this new heaven and new earth. And Jesus used to teach people all the time. Not long into his teaching ministry, Jesus was by the Sea of Galilee, near where he grew up, teaching a crowd of people. And the Bible tells us that the crowd he was teaching got bigger and bigger and bigger until Jesus had no place else to go but in to the water. Thankfully, at that time of day, fishermen were just coming back from their day's work and were cleaning their nets. And so when Jesus got closer and closer because of the crowd, he was able to ask them, "Could you take me out into one of your boats so that I can teach this group of folks and not get pushed into the water?" And the fishermen were happy to help out. While Jesus was in the boat teaching, he said to the fishermen, "I want you to go out into the deep water and throw down your nets." But the fishermen said to Jesus, "Lord, we have been fishing all night long and have caught nothing." Again, Jesus told them to go out into the deep water, and they said, "Okay, if that's what you want, that is what we'll do." Once they got to the deeper water, they threw down their nets, as Jesus had instructed them to do. Now the fishermen were expecting to catch nothing because, as they said, they'd been fishing all night long and caught nothing. But an amazing thing happened. They started to bring in their nets, and they had so much fish that their boat started to sink. They had to call for another boat with their friends to come and help them hold all the fish because there was too much for one boat to carry. The fishermen were absolutely blown away with what was happening. When they got ashore with all the fish, Jesus turned to them and said, "Come with me, and don't be afraid, because from now on, I will make you fishers of people." The disciples were probably a little confused about what Jesus meant by this, but they turned to each other. They left their boats, they left their nets, and they followed him.
Oh, I love that story. I'm so glad I got back just in time to hear that.
It's a beautiful piece of the big God story. Jesus calling his first disciples, just like we're his disciples, and giving them a very specific and important mission.
Exactly, and all around fishing, which is perfect.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited to go fishing.
But of course, Jesus wasn't talking about using things like a fishing rod to cast out and hook people and draw them in. That's not what Jesus meant. What Jesus meant by fishing for people is sharing his love with them and helping them to come and be a part of his family. That's what Jesus means by fishing for people. No hooks, no fishing line, no nets, just sharing his love with people and drawing them into his family.
When you think about it, all of us were caught in that way.
Yeah.
All of us got the chance to be drawn into Jesus and to come into his boat with him.
Yeah.
And then actually the cool thing is, instead of becoming a fish, you become another fisherman.
That's right.
That is pretty
Exactly.
cool. Totally different. Yeah.
Well, speaking of fishermen,
Yeah.
Are you ready to go, man? Where's
I'm
your stuff?
absolutely-
We were
I've got
gone
everything
for
I
like
need.
20 minutes.
I know, but I had to get everything I needed.
Is it,
everything.
Is it in the van or?
No, I've got it right here. You want me to show you?
Sure.
Everything.
Yeah. Let's take a look.
Okay, here we go.
There.
Ready? Here it is. Ta-da!
That's a.
This is a frying pan.
That is a frying.
That is a frying. You know what you use a frying pan for?
Okay.
Yes, exactly. So when you catch the fish,
Uh-huh.
put it in here with some butter, fry it up. It's gonna smell so good. It has everything I need to go fishing right here.
Right. That's the last thing you need.
Yeah.
How are you going to get there, though? How are you going to catch fish, David? You don't have anything to
I
catch
could
fish.
probably just
Not,
Hit 'em
you've
over the-
never been fishing before, have you?
You could scoop them up.
No.
Oh.
If you can scoop a fish up, you do not want to eat it.
Yeah, but this is what I want. I want the fish. I want to eat
know.
the fish, and that's
know you
why I
want
brought the
fish.
frying
I
pan.
think it's awesome that you have that because I actually didn't bring one. But
Okay.
that's the end goal. But we have to get the fish first, and to get the fish, you have to have a few more things and do a little bit more planning.
Okay, well, why don't you show me what you brought?
All right. Well, so this is your first time fishing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you a little bit about different kinds of fishing.
Okay.
So, first kind of fishing that most people learn is called lure fishing, and you use like a bobber. So you attach your line to that, and it floats, and you have a hook at the bottom, and when the fish bites the hook, the little thing goes boop, and you know that something caught the bobber, and then you give it a little yank, and you reel it in, and it's pretty cool.
Awesome. That's a
Now,
beautiful rod.
another kind of fishing, same kind of rod, but it's called lure fishing, and you use things like this. It's
I see
called
that?
a lure, yeah. They look different. Some of them look like little fish.
so cool.
This one's one of my favorites. It's cool. It's got little things that make neat reflections in the water that catch the fish's
I
eye.
would totally put that in my mouth.
I
well,
would encourage you not to.
If I were a fish.
Yeah.
Totally.
And then of course, you find things like this one's pretty cool. It looks like a little crayfish.
That's so cool.
So it makes the fish think that it's no, David, again.
Oh, it's got a hook
later.
in it too.
It's got a hook in it. Yeah, this for
That's
catching.
cool. I
And
love these here. I'm putting
now
these back.
that's for deep water fishing.
Okay.
That's right. Now, if you're in like shallower water, like a river or a stream, there's a special kind of fishing because in those types of places you won't see big bait for fish. So it's called fly fishing, and you use a different kind of line
Cool.
and a different kind of reel. And what this line is really light.
is awesome.
It doesn't even sink.
Hold this.
It just floats on top of the water because you're trying to make the fish think that what you're fishing with is a fly.
That's
It's just landing on the
amazing.
surface of the water, and when the fish hits it, wham! It's so cool.
I like the sound of
But
that.
that's a special kind. It's a nice sound, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then even in the wintertime, there's another kind of fishing called ice fishing. And you have to cut a hole in the ice. You need a saw for that. And then you have a short little rod because you're not casting, so you need something short and strong because the fish underneath are strong fish when you go. And that's when you need frying pan.
When you kiss the
Exactly, once you get there.
I get it. So the thing is, like, I want the fish.
Yes.
I want to fry the fish and eat the fish.
That's the goal.
But before I can do that, you got to do all this other stuff.
You gotta have some planning, and you have to think about where you're going, what kind of fish you're fishing for, what time of year it is, even what time of day it is, because fish don't like it in hot weather. They go way down deep, and it's harder to catch them.
You know what? As you were talking about that, I was thinking about this whole idea of fishing for people.
Yeah.
And how, in a lot of ways, fishing for people is kind of like that idea of fishing. Because
true.
in the end, what you really want is for people just to know Jesus
Yeah.
and have a relationship with
We
him.
want the building full, we want the frying pan, we want people
That's
to
right.
be here.
That's right.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's not that easy. You can't just go to somebody and say, "Hey, I want you to come to church for the rest of your life," and I want you
Okay.
to... No, because the thing is, they don't know who Jesus is. They don't know
hard.
the story. They don't know the big God story.
Yeah.
They don't know all the parts, and do you know what? It's actually scary for people to come
Can be.
into a church
Sure.
if they've never been before. They don't know
Yeah.
what happens. They don't know that we're a family. They don't know that they're welcome. So you have to do a lot of preparation. You have to do a lot of planning. And so that's what we're going to be doing this year, actually. We're doing a very special thing called Alpha. And Alpha is all about helping us to fish for people, helping us to invite people into the boat and to become fishermen like us.
That's exciting.
And we would love to just have it happen magically, but
Yeah.
it takes preparation. It takes work just like you're fishing.
A lot of planning, a lot of prep.
A lot of planning. So, for example, we're having invitations. We're going to give everyone invitations. That's a way of casting out, right? It's a way of saying, we want you here. We've got a place. We want you to come and meet us and meet Jesus, more importantly.
Now, are we just doing that for just like we're going to send out 2 million invitations to everybody in the whole Hamilton area?
It's like fishing. You have to plan so that we're going to invite people we know. We're going to invite our friends, family, people that we would love
cool.
to come and meet Jesus.
Yeah.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to invite them here. We're not just going to have a regular service. We're going to have a special service with a breakfast and food.
Breakfast?
Yeah, and not just
Wow.
once. We're going to do it week after week after week. We're going to make this a
Like
place.
2 weeks in a row?
No, or
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10?
12 weeks.
Amazing!
12 weeks of breakfast.
12 weeks of breakfast! Wow, that's
And
going to be cool.
I know. And it just gives people a place to come and sit at the table and enjoy and relax. We're going to have some special activities for our kids and our little
That's
friends.
going to be fun. We're planning some neat stuff.
I know. And then we've got some videos for the adults and conversation and a place to ask questions and share. So really all of this planning with all the teams to do the breakfast, with all the greetings, with all the invitations, with all the breakfast, all those things that we're doing.
Yeah.
They're all a way of us inviting people well, of fishing for people
Yeah.
and inviting them to come in the boat with us. Isn't that
The
cool?
connection is pretty clear.
I think so.
I like that. I like the way we have to know who we're fishing for. And we
Yeah.
have to know where they're at in life and,
Yeah.
and find a way to welcome them here in a way that isn't scary or isn't, just in any way makes them go, I don't want to be a part of that.
Do you know what? Jesus
Wow.
is pretty smart with his analogies. Pretty smart guy.
It's hard to argue with Jesus when he lays it out something so clearly like that. Yeah.
You know what? We should do a song about fishing for people.
Amen.
There's a really cool song, and we're going to learn this together. And if you really like this song, you can go back and listen to it again and again and again. Parents will love that.
Here we go. Let's worship together.
Awesome.
Rise and follow me. I'll make you worthy. Rise and follow me. I'll make you fishers of men. Rise and follow me. I'll make you worthy. Rise and follow me. I'll make you fishers of men. Peter, John, and James could never be the same after they heard him say, I'll make you fishers of men.
He said,
Rise and follow me. I'll make you worthy. Rise and follow me. I'll make you fishers of men.
he said,
Rise and follow me. I'll make you worthy. Rise and follow me. I'll make you fishers of men. Cast your nets aside and join the battle tide. He will be your guide to make you fishers of men.
he said,
Rise and follow me. I'll make you worthy. Rise and follow me. I'll make you fishers of men.
he said,
Rise and follow me. I'll make you worthy. Rise and follow me. I'll make you fishers of men. Jesus bore the cross to gather in the lost. Oh, what a mighty cost to set us free from sin.
he said,
Rise and follow me. I'll make you worthy. Rise and follow me. I'll make you fishers of
he
men.
said,
Rise and follow me. I'll make you worthy. Rise and follow me. I'll make you fishers of men.
I am just so excited to spend the year learning to be a fisher for people with all of you.
I know, right?
That's an amazing thing that God has called us to go out and to share his love, to welcome people into his big story, help them find their place in his story.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be cool to see this place so full that we just didn't even have enough chairs for people?
Amazing. You know what that makes me think of? It makes me think of that story where Jesus goes fishing with the disciples and he tells them where to fish.
Yes.
And they drop their nets and then they're just like overflowing. Like the nets are breaking. There's so many.
They call their buddies to come with another boat.
Yeah.
Because there's so many fish,
So many
they're
fish.
afraid they're going to sink.
And you know what? Jesus is telling us where to fish. He's telling us where to throw our nets in this community with our
Yeah.
friends, with
Right
our
here.
neighbors.
Right here. Yeah.
And when you go fishing with Jesus, you know
You're going to
there's
catch a
gonna be
lot of fish.
That's awesome.
Wow. Let's take some time to just talk with God and thank him for his word and the guide that it is for us, how he'll be with us this year.
Yeah.
And even just offer up some of those things that we are worried about, things that are very real and maybe getting in the way of us being able to be as courageous and brave as God wants us to be.
Let's do that.
Let's
pray
pray.
together. Dear Jesus, thank you so much for going out in the boat with us. God, you never send us out by ourselves to try and figure it out, but God, you sit right there in the boat with us and you point and you say, right there, that's where you want to be. And that's what you've done with our church, God. You put us in this community and you said, this is the water I've asked you to fish in. This is the place. And there are many, many of my fish who don't know me yet. And I want to invite them in, and I want them to come and meet me and spend time with me and learn their place in that big God story. And God, thank you so much for inviting us to be fishermen. And thank you for preparing us, for giving us everything that we need and helping us to prepare properly so that we can be ready for that haul that you're bringing in. Jesus, it's actually scary to do something that we haven't done before, whether it's fishing or whether it's inviting people to church. And that can make us a little bit nervous and make us wonder, exactly, are we going to get tongue-tied? Are we going to know what to say? Are people going to be turned away? Are they going to think it's weird? But God, we don't want to think about those things. We don't want to be afraid. And God, your word tells us again and again that we don't have to be afraid. You tell us, fear not, because I'm with you. I'm right there. I'm helping you to find those words. My Holy Spirit is inside you, guiding you and leading you into those conversations. And so, God, we ask that you would make us bold. Make us bold this year. Make us courageous. Make us brave. Help us to invite and not worry about what the people think of us or what their answer is. You can take care of that part. Just make us courageous to invite. Give out as many invitations as we can. And God, we just can't wait to learn more about you, to spend time together as a church, and to just see those nets come in, God, because you are the one who fills them. You have all the plans. God, we thank you for our church family, and we know that there's some people recovering from different things and struggling with different things. Even though it's this festive time of year, even though it's a holiday, there's still people having troubles. And so, God, we're going to pray for those people now. We know that you are loving and that you hold people in your arms. And so, God, we hand all those people to you. We put them before your throne and we say, God, you are stronger. You are bigger than all of these problems. And God, we're going to pray together using the words that your Son, Jesus, taught us.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Tell it on the mountain, over the hill and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hill and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. While shepherds kept their watching, or silent flocks by night, behold, throughout the heavens there shone a holy light. So go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Down in a lowly manger, the humble Christ was born, and brought us God's salvation, that blessed Christmas morn. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Oh, go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Oh, go tell it on the mountain, oh, and everywhere. Tell it on the mountain, children, Jesus Christ is born.
I love being able to spend this time with you in your homes at the start of the new year. It's become a really special tradition for us.
Absolutely.
We hope this has been an incredible blessing to you, to know that you have set aside time when you have everything else in the world you could be doing, to spend time together with fellowship with the Holy Spirit in your homes. This has been a special time, and I pray that you will create space for that in your homes this year.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, do you want to end with a family blessing together?
Let's do it.
Great.
Place a hand on someone near you, and again, as we always say, a blessing doesn't have to just be during God time. It can be at any point during the week, any point during the day.
For sure.
Let's bless each other now.
May you go fishing with Jesus this year. May you be bold and invite those you love to meet the one who loves us most. Happy New Year and have a great 2017. See you back in church.
Sounds good.